you could have changed your life and world by now. That's the title of an Any Advice message that's on my site today, and I'm going to talk about it. But also, the reason I'm talking about it, I want to invite you to an event this Saturday for our full moon. I'm going to do a Wilhelm channeling session, and it is called The World Wants You to Remember Who You Truly Are. And that's all of us, because we come into the world to evolve and to do something wonderful, and it's always within us, and we find different ways of going about doing that. But we exist at a time now where it could have been a little challenging, because we're moving through a big energetic shift in our world. And that's the information that Wilhelm has given me and all of us. And I was listening to a recording from 3 years ago from a Wilhelm channeling session that was pretty interesting because it explained everything that was going on now. Now, I never remember what's coming through when I'm doing a channeling session, which makes it kind of interesting for me, but the information is always accurate. And I could never explain why that was happening. But today, this will make more sense to a lot of people, even to me. Because after I was putting together those messages last night, Wilhelm said, now keep going. And so what I found, and I've been finding this for a while, there's an energetic alignment within us and within our world. And we just figure it out at different times. Different humans, let's say, will figure that out. And so obviously I was given a way to find a new way of doing that, to find a new way of living our lives and creating better lives and eventually a better world. And that's something that is within each single person. I was just given a particular way through Wilhelm to do this, which I couldn't have known, just like you don't know what you can achieve, because it's always out in front of you. And you've probably been doing it most of your life, and then you wake up one day and say, oh, this is it. We all do the same thing if we decide that we're going to investigate and do more self-development, self-exploration, or self-actualization. Those are all humans will do that in different ways. That's the only way that we get to live the life we want to have. But my path was a little different, as yours is. But mine was different in that I did something that no one else in history had done, so it made it a little challenging for me. But I'm changing that as well, because I have to accept it. We have to accept who we become. The only thing that you want is to accept who you are and who you become, and that's going to be different, because it's going to change as you live. That's for all of us. But this is the thing that you will enjoy, and I put it up there today, and you'll see the original messages, but then at the bottom you'll see something else that happened, which I can finally reveal to everyone, that I couldn't have told you why this work had healed me, why at 75 I'm in this shape and I'm still going. But you'll see that every message beginning in 2008 is giving you a little bit of different understanding of who you are. That's really what it is. And as you go through each one, and I put some questions in there because you don't change unless you're willing to look at and examine yourself and ask new questions. That we all do it, and we do it every single day, and this is why we sometimes feel lost or we don't know where we're going, all of that. But there is an organization in the universe as well, and it's energetic, and it was aligned by all the planets, and Wilhelm was giving me that information, which I couldn't have known, as you didn't know either, what you are developing. But what you'll see at the bottom is this, and I want you to, I'm just going to take a look at it now so you can see it. Now, I have never studied astrology, and I'm not an astrologer, but Wilhelm has given me information that's aligned. And what I'm talking about is energy again. We come to understand that our planets move and change, and the energy affects us in different ways that we don't always understand, but obviously Wilhelm did. And as you go through it, I did the entire year, because I started finding that when I'm doing a channeling session that they have given me information beforehand, and they did it a year before, and then we come to understand it. You will find you'll have fun with this as you go through and read it, and you might even remember certain things that were happening in your life that are aligned with these messages, and they're all on the website anyadvicefortoday.com as well. But you'll love that. For those of you who might be interested, Or if you're just interested in science, that will give you something to understand as well. But the main thing is for you to understand who you are and what you came to offer, because that is an energetic connection that you came to make. And now would be the best time for you to do that, which is what I'm doing. And this was a surprising discovery I sent to my members yesterday. I had no idea how much I had and what Wilhelm had given me or why it worked. But now I do. And so that's why I'm finishing this work. And you'll understand all of that soon. But do come to the challenge session. If you can't be there, we'll send you the replay. But it's an important one, because this could be the best time for you to achieve what you want in your life if you decide to accept who you have become. All right, see you there. Thanks.